Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The muffin top.
Right.
Yes, okay.
Right.
Well, you gotta look good in all those leather jackets that you own.
You know.
And actually, this is the leather jacket that's on the cover of the new album.
It is. This is my jacket. It's my jacket.
Very cool. How many do you think that you own in your closet?
I don't know.
A lot?
Yeah, too many.
Every color?
As many as I can find.
As many as you can find?
Yeah.
Okay, is that like your favorite, that's your favorite go-to?
Lately I'm into the leather jacket, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Well, as you can see, you got a lot of fans here.
Hi guys.
And every morning when I woke up, my Twitter notifications were at like 400, like asking, oh, what's going on, can I get the tickets? Because you have a lot of fans here, and I've personally been a fan since the second you stepped onto American Idol. First, I saw the look and your articulation. You speak so well.
Oh, thanks.
And your hair was cool, and I was like, ooh, who's that? And then he comes up and sings, and of course, your voice just went, woo, so far. And you sang Queen.
Yeah, I did.
And wow, did that come full circle for you? That was an amazing tour that you got to do.
It's been crazy. There's a lot of full circles with Queen coming back around. It's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of freak out do you do? Like when you first got the news that yes, I am touring with Queen. Like, are you in? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Or did you scream? Or did you just faint? Or like what kind of?
Well, I wasn't super surprised because it had been kind of a while in the making.
Mm-hmm.
But after Idol, we stayed in touch after the finale because we performed together on the finale, which was crazy.
Yes.
I freaked out then.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got together and I did the MTV European Music Awards with them. And that was crazy and nerve-wracking. And then, like a year later, we did some shows in Eastern Europe and in London. And those were crazy as well. And so it kind of keeps going one step at a time. And then we did the iHeartRadio Vegas headlining situation. And that was like the first time we had gotten together in like a year and a half, and we did like a medley, and it went over so well. And that was actually the moment where it all finally like really clicked. Like all the previous stuff had been good, but that was like, we looked at each other afterwards and we were like, that felt really, really perfect. So that's when we started talking about putting together a real tour, a world tour.
So when was your original high with Queen?
Well, when I sang Bohemian Rhapsody, I suppose. But the first time I heard Bohemian Rhapsody, that was with my brother and my dad singing Wayne's World.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your original high with Queen was when you heard them, not when you sang with them?
Well, I mean, the original high, the first high of hearing Queen in Freddie's voice, Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
Party time, excellent.
Okay. So did you go out and buy like all the albums?
Well, I remember, I think, because they had the scene where they're driving in the car and it was really funny, and I said to my parent, or my dad, I was like, what is that song? He's like, that's Queen. And I'm like, well, I don't know who that is. And I was a kid, I was like 10, so he was like, okay, here, when we get home, I'll put on some. My dad had so many records, because he was a DJ in college.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he had a huge record collection, and he put on Bohemian Rhapsody from start to finish again for us, and then played me a couple other songs, and I was like, I like this.
That's so cool.
I like this. This is cool.
New stuff, discovering, actually being old stuff is the best.
Yeah, yeah.
Discovering new stuff that's actually old is awesome.
Especially when you're a kid, like you idolize your parents, and like anything that mom and dad liked was really cool.
My daddy was obsessed with Elvis.
Ah.
I could see you doing Elvis.
Yeah, I could see Elvis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you, like,
my first cassette tape was an Elvis karaoke tape.
Oh my.
But what's screwed up about that is that it was like not really Elvis singing, because it was a karaoke. You know those karaoke tapes? They get the studio singers to do it. So some guy kind of doing like a bad Elvis impersonation, and I didn't get it at the time. I was like 8, and I had gotten for the holidays that year, I had gotten one of those like karaoke machines where you could turn the vocal on or off with the tape deck and a microphone.
A little microphone you plug into the side.
with like really like cheesy echo on it.
Yeah. Makes anybody sing good. That echo. So that was necessary.
I still need all that echo.
No, you don't.
It helps me a lot.
No,
helps me sing real good.
We know you don't need that echo.
I love it though.
If someone came to you and said, would you be Elvis in a movie or something, would you do it? I see with that. You obviously got the hair and the face. Absolutely. I would love to see that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Out of all the things that you've done so far, I mean, Idol, Queen, your own records, Glee, what do you look back at this point in your life and say, oh, I wish I could do that again?
Do it again because it was so fun, or do it again because I want to do it better?
No, because it was so fun.
Oh God, it's all been amazing. It really has. It's all been crazy. I don't know. That's a good question.
If they said to you, you got to work next week, pick a job.
Pick a job.
One of those jobs that you did.
I I always like putting out stuff like songs and doing them on like TV, doing them on like award shows. I want to do some more of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot simplified and it's focused, right?
Simple?
No, focused on like one song,
yeah,
and you can just really focus on it and do it magnificent.
And I like that you can put like a spin on it and do like this performance is going to look this way, and this is the vibe, and this is what we're wearing, and I like the process.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then back to what you said. What if you could go back and do something different or better?
I don't know. I think the early collaborations with Queen, the first couple of times were a little shaky. But maybe I don't know. I feel that way, and you guys don't. But
we don't feel that way.
The first couple of times were a little like, and then this tour that we did, we got it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be going on tour again?
I'm going to be doing 6 more shows with Queen in September in South America, which should be really fun. I'd never been there before. And I'd love to put together a tour for this album.
Well, the original high. Everybody knows about the original high, right?
I'd love to do that. But time will tell. It probably wouldn't be until next year anyway. So.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Well, we hope that you're going to come to Chicago.
Time to put it together. I love Chicago. So
and is everybody familiar with Ghost Town? So you had a little thing.
Hey, it's being played on the radio.
You had a little thing about Madonna and her Ghost Town.
Yeah, it's the same title. Imagine that.
So you guys go back and forth about it?
I don't have her on speed dial.
No,
so.
you don't have her on speed dial?
But I love Madonna. I'm a big Madonna fan. I think she's amazing.
Have you ever met her?
Yeah, a couple times.
Okay.
Briefly, but a couple times. But I couldn't text her about it this time. I don't have her number. But I saw it. I opened my computer and I saw the title of her track listing from her upcoming album, and I was like, what? Because we just like her probably, like mine was already done and mixed, and we had already decided it was the first single back in like November. So I see that at the end of December, and I'm like, what are the chances? And I had like a second of a freak out, and then I was like, well, it happens. Yeah.
And your Ghost Town track is really like deep and a little bit dark dancey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
like
personally,
house. Like
love it. Like dance music, house music. That is me.
It kind of has like a '90s retro feel to it, but then we crossbred it with like some spaghetti western thing. I don't know how when I first recorded the song last year, it was recorded to an entirely different track. It sounded
It wasn't dance?
It wasn't that kind of dance.
Okay.
It sounded very different. It was more of like a, upbeat, bouncy kind of thing. And then we kind of sat and listened to it, and everybody agreed that the vocal was great, and we liked the lyrics and the melody, and I said, the track is kind of meh. And we started talking about like where we could go with the album and some new influences, and I said, I love all this like 90s house throwback stuff that's coming out of the UK and Europe right now, and I heard it a little bit on the radio here, like that Kaiser record, Hideaway.
Oh, yeah. I love that song.
I was so obsessed with that song. It just reminded me of being a kid and hearing dance music for the first time.
Well, Chicago is home to house music.
Yeah.
Is that
Frankie Knuckles?
Frankie Knuckles?
Yeah,
There's actually a big celebration downtown, big house music celebration downtown this weekend. In the park, outside.
Yeah.
But you're leaving this afternoon. So.
I mean, when I was a kid, I literally, I think before I really got into rock and roll, I was into like, I remember when all that dance music was coming out in like 94, 95, like the first time I was hearing contemporary music, and I remember all that stuff, and so it kind of takes me back, makes me feel like a kid.
Did you listen to Top 40 radio as a kid, rock radio?
Yeah, not rock. Well, in the 90s, a lot of Top 40 was rock. I mean, it was alternative, all those, that was what was the popular stuff.
Okay.
Dance was more of this like niche thing, and now it's like flip-flopped.
Well, because
in 2015.
And that makes it like back then when it was like a niche thing, it made it more cool.
Yeah.
And now I feel like all this EDM is so popular.
Yeah.
And even like the hip hop artists and everything are jumping on that.
Yeah.
And, they're Usher's hooking up with Martin Garrix, and if you could, would you do that? Would you hook up with an EDM artist?
Well, I did. I was on the Avicii album.
Okay, so
yeah, but my name's not on the track, so a lot of people don't know about it. It's called "Lay Me Down." It's a song that I created with Nile Rodgers and him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
have you heard it? You'd love
it. Have you put something on your album for it?
For what?
For an EDM track. Like, would you go that route?
Well, there's this one. This one definitely has an EDM vibe.
It definitely has
and then there's another song called "The Light" on the album that's very like 90s dance club.
Okay.
It's very fabulous.
Cool.
Yeah. And there's like those are the two that are the most like like club dance sounding.
Sprinkled with glitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then there's 3 other songs from the album that are out now. I think you guys have probably heard of them. And they definitely dance, but they're not like EDM. It's a different. Well, I guess Another Lonely Night kind of has a beat, but it's more of an '80s arpeggiated marauder thing. Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel like there's like a dark vibe to Ghost Town. So the first time I heard it, I loved it.
Thanks.
And you're gonna show us the video?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna watch the video together.
Yes. All right.
You guys have seen it, no doubt, but I want to watch it, and then I want to know what you guys want to know about it.
And we want to know behind the scenes things about it.
Yeah, you can ask me questions about it.
All right. We ready to show the video? All right. Let's watch it, Adam. Ghost Town.